Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I'm going to show you a strategy in crypto. Of course, this is a sponsored video, so there's no doubt about it. But whether it's a sponsored video or not, we always try to give good content and we like to share our strategies. If you can remember, we have come out with a video about 1 month before. If you have not seen that video, you can see the link in the video. And we have taken some trade, and also we taught you how you can transfer Indian rupee directly into Delta Exchange. So now, without wasting our time, let us look at the computer. I logged into Delta Exchange, and now they have added one new feature called Risk View. So if you go to the Risk View, you can see all positions, or you can click Group by Expiry. You will see Bitcoin here and Ethereum here. So if you put all positions, so all the Bitcoin strategies come here, all the Ethereum strategies come here, and here you can choose the expiry wise. Last time what we did was 28th October strategy. Last month we did it in the month of September, but we have chosen October expiry. So if you can remember what we did, I just simply did 1600 short straddle. But what happened? In between US consumer price inflation data, US Fed minutes, Fed meeting and this and that, so markets were a little bit jittery. So when the market came down, so what we did, we squared up the 1600 put option. But then after that market started recovering, so we sold 1200 put option nearly 4 times. So you can see here, so 1600 call option, we have a 500 quantity, and 200 put option, we have a 2000 quantity. So you can see right now we are sitting with about $1,200 profit. And in fact, the 1600 put option, we just exited without no loss, no profit. So if you look at the strategy in the last 1.5 months, it has given about $1,200 profit. The margin money for this is only about $2,200. So that gives an excellent return of 40 to 50%. And where else you can make this kind of money? Only in cryptos you can make. But however, there is a caution. You can't put 100 crore into this kind of trade. And whatever is your portfolio, a small portion, like maybe 10% to 20% of your portfolio, you can always try, because so these are like high risk one. You should know in 1 month you are making 40-50%. So that means definitely it is high risk only. Not only in the same video, and I told you short straddle may be a little bit higher risk, and if you want to do some very low risk, and I suggested doing a strangle, sell 1000 put option and 2500 call option, and that also we have done. But we are sitting with roughly about $250 profit. I think the margin money for this should be something like about $1,000-$2,000 maximum. And even if it is $2,000, even if it is $250 profit, it still gives 10% return. Even if it is for 2 months, it's a 5% return per month, and still that is a very decent return. This is the update about the strategy that we shared last time. We have given one low risk strategy strangle, one high risk strategy straddle, and then we also taught you how to put money into Delta Exchange directly, the Indian rupees. Now we will come back to option chain. Let us talk about today's strategy. Because last time I shared Ethereum, this time I decided to share Bitcoin. So before sharing the strategy, let me give the view of the market. First thing is that today this video is being shot on Friday, 14th of October. And yesterday, because there was a huge short covering rally in US markets, I think the cryptos all shot up 7%, 8% today. So I'm going to use this opportunity to make a trade. I don't think that US markets are out of the trouble. What happened yesterday in US market? It was a huge short covering rally, which is only a technical bounce. The ground reality remains very bad, because yesterday US market shot up so much, all the cryptos have shot up 7%, 8%. So I'm trying to use this as an opportunity to create a strategy where I will be more profitable if market falls. And of course, market goes higher, so we have to manage the things. And there are 2 more Fed meetings before December, and the Fed is expected to raise interest rate definitely November, which is hardly another 3 weeks. So they will increase the rate by 75 basis point. Then in December, they may go for either 50 basis point or 70 basis point. The problems are still there. So because of that, my assumption is that the markets may stabilize or may even fall, but the probability of market going significantly higher from here is very, very low. And why I am talking about the equity market when I am going to trade in crypto? Because nowadays, the cryptos and equities markets seems to be positively correlated. And see, yesterday US market shot up because of short covering. So Bitcoin and Ethereum also shot up 7%, 8%. So if they crash, and likely, Bitcoin is also likely to crash. Without wasting the time, so let me explain to you the strategy. So as I told you, I am bearish. Because of that, what I did, I bought 22,000 put option. Now it is trading closer to 20,000, but I am buying deep in the money put option. Why? Assuming that market, trading flat or going down, there will always be a lot of intrinsic value in this. So that is going to be our profit target. But again, the problem is that to buy that, so I had to pay a lot of money. How much money I had to pay? I had to pay about $3,600 I had to pay. How to pay $3,600 from our pocket? We are going to finance it. How we are going to finance it? I sold 15,000 put option, 4 times the quantity, around $626. I think this is a market price. Entry price is $600. $600 into 4 is $2,400. And also I sold 13,000 put, $328. Then 25,000 call I sold around $540. And 30,000 call also I sold for $167. But now all the market prices are looking much higher than this. That's because we just now created. So therefore, we put market order. The liquidity is an issue. So because of that, there will be a lot of slippages, and that will get adjusted after 1 or 2 days. What I have done here, so I put all our trades here. So right now we are already sitting with a $300 loss, but that doesn't matter. And look at the payoff chart. The first thing is that, our lower break-even is around $12,800. If you look at the last few months, the Bitcoin has been trading between 17,000 and 25,000. So this is where for the last many months, Bitcoin has been trading. So the least possible was 17,000, and we are taking another $5,000 buffer, or $4,200 as the buffer. Our lower break-even is 12,800. But if the market is falling towards 15,000, so that is where you are getting a huge profit. So let us say market goes to 16,000, then profitability will be about $6,000, and our maximum profit is about $7,000. If the Bitcoin crosses 22,000, then we will have no loss, no profit. But from 22,000 to 25,000, there will be no loss, and after that the loss will begin. So basically, I have created a strategy where there will be no loss between 12,800 to 25,000, which is a very, very wide range. And the reason, because in the last few months, it has been trading between 17,000 and 25,000. And another thing, the strategy which I have created is slightly bearish strategy, because I am taking a slightly bearish view. So in case market falls, and we are going to gain very good profit. If you look at carefully, the margin deployed for this is only about $11,000. Forget about the maximum profit of $7,000. Assuming that you are getting 1/4 of the maximum profit. So that itself is about $1,500, $1,700. So for $11,000, $1,700 is about 15% return. That's a matter of about 2.5 months from now. So that gives you about 6% return per month. So that is an excellent return. And here I have taken 20 times leverage, and I have done 1,000 quantity, 1,000 into 4,000. So 1:4, 1,000 and 4,000. So that is why my margin money is very high, about $11,000. And however, depending upon your capital, you can always do proportionally. If you are like doing 1/10 of this, then your margin will be only about $1,100. So once again, I cannot use the word, I am not a SEBI registered, because there is no SEBI registration for crypto. So crypto is totally unregulated thing. So therefore, any position you are taking, you consult your financial advisor. So please do not blame us tomorrow if there is any loss. So crypto investments are subject to market risk. So please understand, this is our disclaimer. But having said that, so we have been doing many strategies for the last 1 year, 2 years, and every time we are, not every time, but many times we are sharing our strategies, and so far our strategies have been doing very well. And of course, in between, you may have to react a little bit. So as I told you, last month we took 16,000 short straddle in Ethereum, but we were worried about this US markets and Fed meeting and this and that. So we squared up the 1600 put option. So like that, along the way, we may be making some adjustments. So we may not have time to inform you about those adjustments. Therefore, this video is shown only for the education purpose. However, if you want to trade in Delta Exchange, you can always click the link in the description to open an account through us. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.